Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Vanzant, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Wake your ass up.
You already know what it is, man. Man Cave Morning Show.
It's the Man
Tuesday edition. We are here. WBKS1.
It's the Man Cave
BKS1 Radio. I'm excited, man. I'm happy.
Is that right, my friend?
I'm alive.
And so is
I woke up this morning.
To start off your day.
Any day above ground is a good day. Can we clap that up?
Can I get a witness?
No doubt.
All right.
Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. You already know my partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? The dude that gets a little rude, especially when he's in a bad mood.
Right.
We call him what? Deacon Woo Woo.
Bang, bang, bang.
Deacon Woo Woo.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, man.
We sing this for the children.
And I'm just humbly Storm Norm the General at your service.
Chief Bottle Washer Extraordinaire.
So you all. Love y'all, man. Now, let's get this thing on and popping. But first and foremost, let me shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube.
Bang.
Salute to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter and Periscope.
Bang.
Shout out to everybody watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com. Shout out to everybody watching us live on Ustream.
Bang.
Shout out to everybody watching us live on Facebook. Salute
Bang.
to you all. And shout out to everyone listening to us live on what? The Worldwide TuneIn app. We are here. The Man Cave Morning Show, BKS1 Radio, baby.
Bang,
you already
bang.
know how it gets popping. You already know. Now, let's get some love. Let's get some love for people on the check-in. Shout out to, I'm going to go down the line. Good morning, Julius Gray. Jay Gray on the check-in.
Cowboy fan, you.
Kenny Johnson on the check-in. Jason Edwards. Good morning, bro. Fat Lace in the building. D-Mac in the building. Paul Joseph Williams in the building. DT in the building. Sandy B, what's up, my baby? In the building, no doubt. Paul Joseph Williams in the building. D Sands on the check-in. DT on the check-in. DT, what's good, my brother? Phyllis Woodbury. Good afternoon, all. Yes, right, it's afternoon.
The afternoon morning show. So what? CP time.
It's morning somewhere. In Cali, it's morning.
Thank you.
In Cali, it's still the morning show.
It's the morning in Cali. Thank you. In China and West Kalamazoo.
No doubt.
How about that? Never catch us slipping, son. Never. We're worldwide. We're a global phenomenon. It's not just about you, Jersey.
No doubt. Shout out to Denise Sparrow on the check-in, crazy ass right here.
Sparrow.
Good morning, Terrence Franklin. Good morning, Shelly Fields on the check-in. Alicia Mitchell on the check-in. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Althea Rock. Good morning, Jason Abrams, my dude. Salute to you, my brother. Good morning, Tomica on the check-in. Skylar Freeman on the check-in. And Ramona Woods Black. Hey, good morning, Queen on the check-in. My dude, Skylar, man. That's my fam, for real. No doubt. Phyllis on the check-in, and let's get it popping. Teresa Robinson, what's good? Now, that we got that out the way. And
yes, sir.
And that was a mouthful.
Yes, it was.
No doubt.
Worldwide.
No doubt.
Taking over the world.
Officially now, you are watching what? The Man Cave Morning Show. Let's get this thing on and popping.
It's the Man Cave
So we're going to talk about several things today. And one of them is choosing a side when your friends and family beef. Choosing a side when your friends and family beef. Again,
yes, sir.
Another hot topic.
Indeed.
Brought to you by one of our platinum listeners. Shout out to Patricia Shell Givens.
Shell Givens. What's up, boss lady?
No doubt. Salute. Now, in the second one, what are we talking about now?
Just being African American
We're going to go into that one
causes
first.
stress and exhaustion. We're going to make that first because we're supposed to be on that since Thursday.
Yes.
Last week.
Yeah, so we're going to get that
Yeah.
popping.
One
All
of Twin
right.
Powers activated.
No doubt, no doubt. But first, before we jump into the topic, you know we got some crazy ish to talk to you about, man. Shout out to actress Jennifer Lewis.
It's the man gave me. Auntie Jennifer.
Auntie Jennifer.
Auntie Jennifer.
Auntie Jennifer acting. This was at the Emmys, right?
Yes, it was.
So she, you know, like everybody else, when they get dressed for these award shows, whatever, they rock their dress and their gown and their Versace lace this and Dolce and Gabbana, whatever. You know how y'all label bras do. But
Yes.
anyway,
Yes.
But anyway,
Yes. You label snob.
yes. This is what Auntie Jennifer Lewis rocked, and this is what she had to say.
Go to the videotape.
Let's go to the clip.
I'm wearing Nike tonight to tell them how proud I am of them for supporting Colin Kaepernick and his protests against police brutality and racial injustice. I speak to the millennials tonight to tell them they are not alone in standing up. We're right behind them. Their ancestors are behind them who took 2 knees and 2 hands, picking cotton. Well, I am wearing Nike tonight to tell them how proud I am of them.
Yo.
For Auntie Jennifer.
How many times have black celebrities wore the clothes of a designer that doesn't support them? How many times have we pushed product when the people that made the product came out and said, we don't want you wearing our stuff?
True
Timberland
indeed.
and Cristal, whatever the case may be.
True indeed.
At least for once, if your own name is not on your back, which I feel like my name is more valuable than any other corporate name, at least wear the name of a brand that supports you in your struggle.
Absolutely.
What's up, man?
Absolutely. Let's clap that up.
Come on,
So
man.
you heard what she had to say. I like what she had on, actually, man.
I love Auntie.
Yeah.
Whatever Auntie wears
Yeah,
is good
so
with me.
she repped the Nike, and she letting people know, yo,
Why not?
I'm supporting them because they supported us. So salute to
What the problem is.
to Jen on that, Auntie Jennifer.
Yes.
And I met her, and she cool people.
She seems like it.
She cool people. Shout out to Soups and everything. We was in New
What
York,
up, Soups?
actually, covering the American Black Film Festival.
Mhm.
And Soups interviewed her just after I finished interviewing Tasha Smith.
Mhm.
And Auntie stood right there, you know, when they was trying to take her away. He was
Right.
like, come on, Jennifer, you got to go. Whatever like that. And she said, hold on.
Hold on.
And she said yes. And she sat there, whatever like that.
Auntie.
I don't really think she wanted to interview at the time because she didn't get her, due done yet,
Right.
whatever like that. So she was just coming. But she stopped and she gave a very good clip. So I'll post
Love
up
Auntie.
the clip again.
Okay.
Y'all probably seen it. But BKS got that interview. And she said,
BKS one
yeah, and she dropped some jewels.
All right.
Now, going on to the next thing, man. Yo, you know who get the Petty Tendergrass Award?
Who is that?
Roseanne Barr.
Why?
Roseanne Barr gets the Petty Tendergrass Award on the Man Cave Morning Show. Because this is what she did. Let me tell y'all what she did real quick, y'all. And first and foremost, shout out to everybody on the check-in. Jay Gray bugging. He said, I'll take every single time 200 will. Reebok is one. What? Stand up. Yes, Auntie Phyllis Woodbury.
Yes.
Skylar said facts. Julius Gray said, I love Jennifer Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Juanita, Karen Hartstown. Yo.
Karen Hart.
Get ready for Final Deceit. It's coming to you. It's coming to you soon.
Yes, sir.
The play is going to be on and popping.
Pay attention.
Final Deceit.
Final
Trust
Deceit.
me. Yes. It's about domestic
yes,
violence
yes,
awareness.
yes.
And y'all going to love the play. Shout out
Indeed.
to Juanita, Karen Hartstown, writer, director of this awesome production.
Black excellence.
It's going down November 10th
Hey.
and November 17th at
Yes,
the
sir.
Unitarian Church. Did I get that right, Juanita? Let me know if I did.
All right.
Now, it's going to be dope, though. Make sure y'all come out and support. And guess what? I'm a character in it.
Is that right?
So, yeah.
You ready for your close-up, Mr. DeMille?
Woo, spin. It's only I think I think tickets only $25. Come out and support.
Dig it.
So, I know you buy 2 pizzas and that's $25 right
That's
there.
very true.
All right?
Yes,
So
sir.
come on out and
Yes,
support.
sir. Yes, sir.
No doubt. Now, This is who gets the petty.
I'll make it your problem. So what's your problem?
Here we go.
Okay.
Roseanne Barr gets the petty Tendergrass Award because guess what she did?
Roseanne Barr spills the Connors spinoff, reveals her character dies. She just spoiled a huge spinoff plotline to ABC's upcoming spinoff, The Connors. In the wake of being booted from her own show, Barr sat down with YouTube and revealed that her character will be killed. Oh yeah, they killed her, Barr said. She will OD over opioid abuse.
Wow. Let's give her the Big Dummy Award.
You big dummy.
Oh my God.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
Yo,
here's why.
How petty could you be though, bro?
Here's why. I get that she's expressing herself.
Right.
But because of her stupidity, they lost the show, and a lot of great actors were out of work. Right? Why would you crap on the fact that those other group of actors is going back to work? Roseanne is paid. She's rich already. She's not going to miss money. But to sink the show single-handedly and then the show shots, come on, fam.
Yeah. She took a shot with that. But you know what? That's making other networks and other directors that might have wanted to work with Roseanne again be like, we ain't messing with this broad.
Roseanne don't care.
Yeah, she don't care. She got money falling out her big behind, boy.
Yeah, and you know,
man,
and taking drugs that make her racist, and you know, hey, what can I do?
Yeah. She played herself real bad.
She did.
Shout out, good morning, Tracy Napoleon, on the check-in. Shout out to Kendall Johnson on the check-in. Teresa Robinson said, "Got my tickets ready."
Dig it. Support.
No doubt. Yes. So I got it right. The Unitarian Church.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. You know, because I mess up the word.
Dig it.
She's a donkey. Phyllis Woodbury said. Yeah, she is a jackass. But she really played herself out. You know what I'm saying, by doing that. I agree with Jay Gray, because I'm telling you, people just not going to want to rock with her, and even her friends is probably like, "Yo, why'd you do that?"
You know what, man?
This
may be an unpopular opinion. I don't know. She seemed to be self-destructive because, like I told you a couple of shows back, I've seen her make some very politically astute, very eloquent, educated statements about politics and religion and the country. Now she just seems to be going off the rails, playing the white trash. I hate everybody card. I don't know what's up with her, yo. I don't know. I used to be a fan.
I can't call it.
I can't either. I don't know what's up with her.
All right, so now let's go into. So guess what we found out?
What's that?
America is not the only place where police will beat your ass.
Oh, no, you did not. You did not.
America is not the only place where police will disrespect you and knock you around.
Is that right, Dawood? We switch to.
So take it back, Woo. Take it back.
What am I taking back?
You're taking back the fact that you said in America, only police get down like that. American police.
Okay. America.
Take it back. Because I'm gonna run the clip.
Let's go to the video.
This is what happened in another country with the police.
Okay.
Shout out to China.
Oh wow.
Shanghai. Here we go.
Beef fried rice.
See why you gotta go there. She was good up until she pushed the cop.
Okay.
So now, course, his move was wrong.
Okay.
And everything, but you're not supposed to put your hand on police officers.
You know, it's funny. When I saw the clip, all I really saw was the baby bouncing off the concrete. What I didn't see was the fact that she pushed him. I still will say, even though this is not America, the level of restraint is on the professional.
Yes.
Not on the emotional lady.
Absolutely.
With the baby in her arms. Come on, man.
He was dead wrong. Now, he could have handled that situation 50 million ways. So, again, goes to show you, it's not only in America, people. It's not only in America.
So, you can get your ass smoked anywhere on the planet.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
All joking aside,
but she put her own kid in jeopardy, though. Like, you knew you ain't supposed to be putting your hand on a police officer. So you holding the baby, right? And you going to push the cop or whatever. You figure, like, this is my shield. He ain't going to do nothing. I got to say.
Well, you're pretty stupid for doing that.
Yeah, she put the child in jeopardy.
But to me, I'm so sorry. You got the badge, you got the gun, you got the training, exercise.
Yeah,
more
he's
restraint.
a professional.
Then you a professional.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
yeah, there's ways
dog.
that. Come on, bro. I wish I was a cop sometimes.
You don't gotta do that.
They love me. They're like, oh man. I think if I was a cop, there'll be criminals that be like, I don't even want to do the crime, man, because no one's a cop.
You know what's funny? There are millions of cops that are that way, and if cops build relationships with the people in their community, you can often de-escalate because they feel like they're respected. You feel like you're respected, and when we get angry, we just take it down. And you know what, Norm? All joking aside, we never talk about that. Always scream and yell about police brutality, whatever. They're people, and if they respected their community will respect them. And I don't think you would see stuff like that happening with in a community that you were known and they knew you. That's all.
Now the next clip we're gonna run, right? So, how many of y'all feel some type of way? We're gonna have some real talk here in the Man Cave Morning Show. How many of y'all feel some type of way when parents leave their children in the car and they go off to do something?
That's completely stupid.
All right. So we all agree that's a bad move.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna run this clip. Watch how this lady get cursed out for doing just what we talked about.
Right.
Leaving the kids in the car. I'm gonna run the clip.
Where y'all mom at?
In the store. Look, boy.
That lady just walked in the store. Why you leave your kids in the car with your dumb ass like that? Don't be dumb.
I was just coming right
Fuck
back.
that. Go get the motherfucking kids. All these motherfucking kids dying every fucking one. You stupid. Shut the fuck up. Fuck that, you dumb bitch. I ought to call the police on your dumb ass. Doing no fucking kids like that. You know how many kids dying over that shit? Is you fucking crazy?
I never left my kids.
It don't fucking matter. Dumb ass. Still finna call the police on your dumb ass. I record their ass too. Looking for a motherfucking outfit with no fucking air on. With some hot air balloon. Stupid ass. You let one wonder die. You got 3 other motherfucking wonders with your dumb stupid ass. Stupid ass, bitch. Where y'all mama at?
In the store. Look, boy.
Clapping that up. You clapping that up?
Absolutely clapping it up. You dumbass. I would rather you get cussed out and the babies live.
Yes.
I will cuss you the hell out from here to kingdom come, you dummy.
Now.
What?
Now. Was she wrong for cursing her out?
No.
Because I ain't gonna front. I can see, I'm gonna be honest, I can see my wife blacking out. I think she had blacked out. She blacked out on something like that. We went to a mall or somewhere one time.
Go ahead.
And she's like, I know she didn't just leave the kids in the car or whatever like that.
Right.
I think any woman, any person would have blacked out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, because she's right. It takes like 3 seconds for something major to happen where the kids could lose their life, get snatched up, get kidnapped. Something could happen.
It's funny. When my daughter was a little baby, I was so hypersensitive about her in that back seat. Like, so the idea that I could just leave my little baby in a car like that. Number one. Number two, my Shih Tzu, little dog, God rest his soul, Oscar. I wouldn't really even do that. You know what I mean? So I just don't understand how people can leave their babies in a car like that.
Right.
I just personally, I'm not a mother, but I'm a father. I had little small infant children. What is it for you to just take them into the store?
Exactly.
As opposed to you losing your, and I applaud that sister, and that dumbass should have got cussed out. I agree.
Juanita said she laughing. She's at LOL validated. I'm so glad she cussed her out. Yeah. I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad, and she right. And that's why she
right.
That's why she walked off and got in the car and pulled out. But you know what? She gonna drive somewhere else and do the same damn thing.
General, that's true, but not today. Like she'll think for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? Like that type of interaction with the community. I don't know. That's why we can't retire the N-word. What can I tell you? That's why I'm still have to use profanity sometimes. Yeah. I'm just keeping it real. That was just crazy. She said, "Where your mama at? Where your mama at?" She went to the store. Get your dumb ass back in there. I love my people.
Yo, she was black and was she?
She was.
I ain't going front.
Strong, black, and independent. On the case.
So here it is. Right? So Woo and I have been waiting to get to this for since last week.
God, can we get to this?
Yeah, we're going to get to this.
Thank you, sir.
Now, we're going to go with the second topic, and then we're going to dove into the first topic, right? So this topic right now, just being African American causes stress and exhaustion. We're going to find out how right now on the Man Cave Morning Show. All right? Y'all don't realize it. For those listening, if you're not African American, maybe you don't have. I don't think you probably have some of the same stresses that we do. And this show is for everybody. But right now, we're talking about African Americans and just being us. We get stressed out over being us. So now we're going to tell you how.
Why are you so angry?
Yeah, we're going to tell you how.
Why are you so stressed? It's not bad. Slavery ended. Post-racial America. Calm down. There's no police brutality. Shh.
All right.
Everything's going to be okay.
So we're going to hit you with this. All right. So here it is right here.
Black exhaustion, the overwhelming fatigue of being black in America. Let's get it, sir.
Overwhelming fatigue of being black in America.
Overwhelming.
All right. So let's get with some. Let's see if we agree. Some of these may be funny or whatever like that, and some of them may not. But let's see if we agree. For those African Americans listening, and if you're not, play along with us.
Only choosing to go places socially where you think there will be mostly black people.
Now, only choosing to go places socially where you think there will be mostly black people. I'm a comment on this one by saying like this. I can relate to this because I remember one time when I was hanging with a mixed crowd.
Come on.
It was two white boys, Spanish dude, whatever. And we was all hanging and they was like, yo, let's go up to the such and such rodeo bar or whatever. I forgot the name of the spot. Right?
Stupid.
I'm just keeping it 100.
You stupid.
And it was up a hill and it was way back in the woods or whatever like that.
Okay.
And I knew the place they was talking about. And it's a place where you really don't see a lot of minorities there. Let me put it that way, right? You see the cowboy hats. You see a lot of the cowboy hats, and they got the buck and bull and all of that.
Okay.
And, you know, and I was just...
Buck and bull.
Yeah. You know, the bull that'd be like...
Good old boys.
You know, and you be up on that mug like... Yeah. So, my whole thing, when they started rolling up in the joint, and I was following them. I'm glad I had my own car that day, right? And I just saw everybody that was going in that spot. I really didn't feel comfortable, bruh. Like, so I left and went to, you know, places that I'm familiar with. The hood spot. And this is real talk.
That's keeping it 1,000.
This is real talk. I think that night I probably either went to Hugo's or Cosmo's or somewhere or whatever. Just a place where I know how my people get down and a place that I'm more familiar with. So it was kind of stressful knowing that I was going to go somewhere that I wasn't in my element.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So that's why I could relate to that one. I don't know if you could.
Absolutely.
I could relate to that.
I was down south with my mama and my aunt, the Republicans, who unapologetically voted for Trump. But anyway, and we went into this Buffalo Wild Wings, and it was like the mechanical bull and the yes sir and the cowboy hats and stuff like that. So my daughter wanted the hot wings, so we went in there.
Mm-hmm.
But as the sun went down and the drink started to fly, and I started to hear the yeehaw and the country music and the, you know how they do the line dancing.
Mm-hmm.
My entire family turned to one another and was like, check, because I just didn't feel comfortable. Now, let's think about this. if I'm in the black club and people get drunk and starting to shoot, for some reason I feel comfortable with that violence.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
But watch
either.
this. But if I'm in the white club and they getting a little rowdy, I'm like, man, I don't know how to handle it. So what does that say about me? Look, white boy drunk, black boy drunk. White boy clapping off with the gun, black boy clapping off with the gun. I'm gonna stick with my own. Does that
no
make
doubt.
me a bad? I'm keeping it wild now.
No doubt. Now, I don't like to
Man,
go nowhere with
I don't
anybody
either.
clapping off.
I don't, but you
clapping
know
off
what I'm
with the
saying,
gun.
though. But you know what I'm saying.
Real talk.
Come on, I know I don't, but I'm just saying, like, I'm going back to the hood, like, and it's funny, like, I was in Peachtree, Georgia. I was like, I think I'm institutionalized. I need to get back to the hood.
Right,
For
right.
real. I was like, I was missing the hood. So, you know, I just feel, what can I say? When I'm not around my own and make me a racist, a bad person, I'm just being honest.
And it's
I don't
funny.
know what it says about me.
Now, I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna be honest. I love going different places and experiencing different situations. You know what I'm saying? So I like diversity, you know, and especially the business I'm in. I like diversity. So it really don't matter. But sometimes you can put yourself in the wrong situation. And that's why you got to be very aware of your environment that you're in. So like this particular spot, I heard things about it. So I was like, I'm not even going to try to set myself up for it. Because somebody say the wrong thing to me, I know me, I'm going to black out.
So
I'm changing that word, by the way. I will no longer say blackout.
I'm going to say white out.
I'm going to white out.
You gonna white out.
I was going to white out, for real.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what? You bring up a very
changing the narrative.
it's white out. You make a very interesting distinction. Business-wise, I will code switch. I will elocute, perfectly the Queen's English, right? When it comes to business, I'm comfortable anywhere I go.
Right.
I'm keeping it real. When I'm representing BKS with my suit and tie, I'm gonna throw it on. Look you dead. Yeah, how you doing, Bob? Yeah,
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, Bob? Did you catch that?
Alrighty then.
Right, alrighty then. That's outlandish. I can't believe. Like, I take the bass out of my voice. But when I'm kicking back, throwing some wings back, bruh, I'm gonna have to go to the barbecue spot now.
Absolutely.
That doesn't mean
Absolutely.
Now here, I'm gonna sound like white people when they want to justify stuff. Do I have white friends? Of course. That sounds so stupid. Do I hang out anywhere? Of course. But if we roll it into a town on behalf of and we just kicking back after a show, point me to the hood. Does that make me a bad person?
No doubt. Now look.
Point me to the hood. I need to go to the
know
hood.
where we about to go next month.
Yes.
Right.
We'll name nameless. But
yeah. So like,
I'm gonna find the hood in the other state. I'm
no doubt. I'm gonna find where the soul food spot is. And I'm gonna dig in.
Do white people find a country western bar?
Let me tell you something.
I don't know. Do they do like we do?
Let me tell you something. So I'm working
going to the hood, bro.
When I used to work, in corporate America.
Yes, that's the perfect example.
They sent me to the good part of Chicago, right? They sent me to the great part of Chicago, right? And I stayed in the W.
Yeah. Oh,
and
Lord Jesus.
They put me in the W.
That's a very expensive place, sir.
Yes. And so I was in the W overlooking Lake Shore and whole nine in Chicago and everything like that. Man, I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Right? So I didn't have nobody to talk to, though, because there was
there's nobody there in that W that looks like you that day.
Nobody looked like me that day, right?
No.
So I was like, I called one of my friends.
Go ahead.
And I said, bruh, you know about Chicago? Where's the hood? And he was like, do you really want the hood in Chicago?
I'm from Plainfield. Yes, I do.
And I was like, just point me to the soul food spot. Like, what's the best soul food spot, whatever like that. And where's the club? Like, what club can I go to where I don't, whatever. So, mind you, the soul food spot they picked out was great. I met some good people and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't nervous and nothing like that. And, in Chicago by myself, whatever. And I met some good people. And then the club that they picked, they shoot it. They shoot it. Oh, get me back. Can you? Look, I was like this. Taxi. Can you drive me back to the W Hotel, please? Can you drive me back to the W Hotel? Okay. So, that got back there.
No.
I got my ass back in that hotel.
Now.
So quick.
Now.
It had some great poupon.
These Negroes are crazy. Call the authorities. Now, is my hypocrisy showing?
Right.
Because let me tell you why. I complain about the hood all the time, right? I still live in the hood, and I feel like I want to get out of the hood now. So does that make me a hypocrite? Because check this out. When I was at the Democratic National Convention, I went to the hood. When I go to Philly, I go to the hood. When I go to D.C. and B-more, I'm just keeping it one. I need the soul food joint. I need the other joint. You know what I'm trying to say? And so what? So Norm, what am I saying? Am I just a complete hypocrite?
Right.
Because I'm like, you got to do better, black people, and your behavior has to change, and you can't be so emotional.
Right.
I'm in the hood, like you said, probably don't got no business there. Then got the nerve to be upset when they start shooting.
Right.
Why did I go there in the first place?
Right. Let's read what Juanita said.
Oh my God.
Hold on, the comment just jumped.
Okay.
All right, let's read it. She said, Black exhaustion, yes, and smile. She said, because we make light of our struggles and we're taught how to make our ends meet. True indeed. As my mommy said. But this is the truth.
Yes.
No doubt.
Yes.
No doubt. And let's go to another number. Yeah, we talking about
blow it up, boss. It's real small.
Yeah, it's stressful. It's
stop.
stressful just being us.
No doubt.
So again, we're talking about the overwhelming fatigue of being black in America. And shout out to all my Caucasians and Latino friends and Asian friends.
We're gonna school you today. We're gonna learn you today.
Yeah. You're gonna learn something today. So again, number 2,
watching only movies like Black Panther. I'm sorry. Watching only movies like Black Panther and television shows like Atlanta and Insecure that reflect your life and people that look like you.
How many times, and you know what? That might sound silly, but how many times have you searched and combed the TV, right, to find something that you could relate to, right? So how many of us watch Friends as opposed to like girlfriends,
right,
or Good Times, or Love and Hip Hop or whatever like that? Now, Love and Hip Hop, a lot of us say they don't watch it, but I found out a lot of
people still watching. I got
people like, yo, I know I shouldn't be watching this ratchet stuff, but we're drawn to it for some reason.
So you know, I got the Netflix and the Hulu,
right?
So look, Black Lightning and Power, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a whole section just dedicated. Now things are starting to change because, you know, African American culture is American culture, but especially when we were coming up in the 70s and the 80s. Everything was white. I love the Dukes of Hazzard and I love Dynasty.
Yeah,
but
that's all we had. We had to roll with what we had.
But
think about
Sanford and Son and Good Times and this and that. I mean,
that's when Hollywood started realizing, like, there's a market for those people.
There's a market for those people.
There's money in them.
Remember when Soul Food came out and it was a billion black movies?
Yeah.
You know, you're going to be more comfortable seeing yourself, and if you are the quote minority, and you're always seeing someone that, why would I not want to gravitate towards?
And see, let's be honest,
myself in this society.
Think about, let's take us back, right? Just like when you know, like when Obama became president. But I'm gonna take it back to
racial America.
Yeah, to when we found out that Black Panther was coming out, and they're actually doing a movie about a black superhero, right? And we all got excited, and we all wore the African garb for 1 or 2 days.
Well, we already knew it was going.
No, but listen,
we already knew that.
But listen, other people were like, "Why are they so excited about this superhero movie? Like, why are they going crazy over this? And why this? You know why? Because we don't see enough positive reflections of us. We don't see enough positive images of us, and that's why we went bonkers over Black Panther.
Here's the thing about,
and it gave us a sense of togetherness too.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying. So
here's the thing about white privilege: like when everything is about you and is around you, and everyone looks like you, and everything is dominantly you. You know, you have the right to be mediocre or to be great. But when you don't see yourself, or all you do see is overwhelmingly negative portrayals, overwhelmingly bad news, just you're bad, you're a baby mama, you're a welfare recipient, you're a thug, you're an animal, you're hypersexualized. Look. You're 13% of the population, but yet you're 50% of the jail population.
Right.
As though racism doesn't have anything to do with that. So then you, in your psyche, you start to believe like, oh, maybe I am criminal, maybe I'm this. So when you see something positive that reflects really who and what you are, you a businessman, right? You're going to naturally gravitate towards that, and that's why we went so crazy over seeing ourselves portrayed. Now, black people, well, Disney's not a black company, this and that other. Look, Duke, when a black company can do it as big as Disney does, I will support that. But Disney projected your messaging around the world, just like everyone else. That's why we got excited about it.
No doubt, no doubt. And it's funny, man. Other cultures learn a lot about us when we're portrayed in certain, you know what I'm saying, movies.
That's all they know is what they see.
Even though it was fictional, they still learned a lot about us and how we talk, how we relate to each other and whatever like that. But I'm glad it was positive this time. You know what I'm saying?
Instead of negative.
Like, I hate when other cultures, they watching something like Love and Hip Hop, and then they feel like, damn, all these people act like that? All of y'all act like this? And that's what they think. If that's all they see,
right,
that's what they're gonna think.
Right.
So you can't get mad when they say something like, oh man, these people, you know what I mean, about to act like animals or whatever. If all you seen is Love and Hip Hop, if that's all you got, and that's what you going by, yo, it's a bad look. But it's not a good look.
Here's my rip on that. We know that that's the case. Like, okay, you see white folks acting badly, acting well. You see them in all different walks of life. You see them being white trash. You see them being that's a bad example. You see him being, I was about to see him being president, but that's not an example you want to follow. But what I'm saying is you see them represented, gay, straight, political, non-political.
Yeah.
You just see us overwhelmingly. It's ratchet.
And I love everybody.
I do too.
But my
in terms
whole
of
thing
representation, we're only portrayed in a certain way. That's all I'm saying.
And you notice how I said that? I love everybody, but there's nothing wrong with loving yourself in your culture, your own culture. You know what I'm saying? So don't let people get it twisted just because you love yourself that much and you it's nothing wrong with being pro-black. It doesn't mean, you hate everybody else. You just representing your culture. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let's read some comments.
Okay.
Real quick. Skylar Freeman said, that's my he said, just got followed on Oak Tree Road all the way from Plainfield Avenue to Menlo Park Mall by the police because I was driving my new Mercedes-Benz with the lamp plates, with the tint plates, my bad, with my 14-year-old nephew in the car for no reason.
Well, that was the reason, sir. You know the reason, my friend.
You know you should not have no new Mercedes-Benz, man. Stop it.
How you doing, drug dealer? How you doing?
Trade that in for a Hyundai so you won't be stopped.
Driving while black.
Trade it in.
Driving a foreign.
Now, Black Panther was awesome. Money still went to Disney. No doubt. No doubt. Disney got that money, but that director got that money too.
And he exposed how we're perceived around the world went to us.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Shout out to Julius Gray. He said positive black TV shows are rare. I stick with my comic book shows. Black Lightning is all we have right now. I love Black Lightning, man.
Black Lightning is radical show.
I watched that like I watched Power. Real
Black
talk.
Lightning is a radical show, yo. For real. I agree.
And Black Lightning is more positive than Power.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, my wife loves that too, man. I actually leave the studio to go watch that.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah, I actually go home.
Just would like to say, there are black superheroes that don't just have black in the title, like Black Lightning and Black Bolt and Black Panther.
Yo, man.
And Black Ass. No, there are more. I'm a comic book geek. There are more characters. Like there's a Black Spider-Man, there's a Black Iron Man.
Why we got to put that in front of it?
You tell me. Well, first of all, historically, because those characters were created by by white people. So in the 60s, like for instance, when
Lightning
right,
Panther,
right. So shut up! I'm trying to make my nerd point. So in the 60s, when Marvel came out,
Thunder. I'm just saying, you take the black away from it.
Black Hurricane.
Hurricane.
The Black Tornado.
Tornado. You see the difference? You see how putting that
but
adjective,
listen,
putting that adjective in the front of it makes the difference.
So when I can't even. When they made the characters, white people made the characters, and they all had afros and bell bottoms. Like everybody, like nobody got perms in the '60s. Nobody got pays.
Black Dynamite. Just Dynamite. Why we always got to put black in front of something?
You're a Negro superhero, sir. You're a Negro superhero.
All right.
Oh, I was trying to make. Go ahead, bro.
As we move on,
God.
So we're talking about
Black Bowl. No, sorry.
No doubt. Black exhaustion. All right. The overwhelming fatigue of being black in America. All right. So we talked about 1, 2. So Tree is
finding it hard to talk with white friends you've had for years because you feel as if they really can't understand, or you wonder if they secretly voted for Trump.
Look, man.
Do you? No. You go ahead. I'm about to get emotional on that one.
Finding it hard to talk to. Let me tell you. I have white friends, right?
I do too.
Actually, one of my white friends is married to a black woman.
Okay, respect.
So with that being said, I don't really think I'm concerned about. I'm older now, so I don't really care how people take me. You either understand me or you don't. Now, if you don't understand me and how I live and why I choose to eat certain things and why I choose to like certain things because of my culture, I will break it down if you ask me. But I'm not really going to sit there and think like I got to say this in a certain way that my white friend understands me, you know, and he can relate to me or whatever. Like, nah, man, I ain't thinking. I'm doing me. I'm living my best life. And I ain't going back and forth with that name. I'm just saying. It's the truth.
I mean, I have a different take in that I've been watching white people my whole life.
Right.
So I have more of an understanding about their culture than they have about mine. So even though I may not agree, right, I do seem to have more of an insight where I call this dude like my white father, my mentor.
Right.
Okay. The two people that taught me how to fence are both white. One is hyper leftist and one is hyper rightist. Now, you don't know me really, but I like to talk how I talk. And my white friends talk the way they talk.
Right.
So sometimes they might say things that are racist or whatever, but I don't take it in a disrespectful way because I want them to be able to express themselves so I understand where they're at.
Right.
And it does bother me when not just they don't agree with me, but they don't, to the core of their being, understand really, all joking aside, why I'm against Trump. My aunt, who's not white but black, to her core, really for true, don't understand why I get offended by the way he treats women or minorities. They don't make the connection because they're like, well, if you just lift yourself up by your own bootstraps, pal, and it's America, it's America.
Right.
And they really, honestly, they don't understand, Norman, no matter how much I talk. So like you, I'm a little older now.
Right.
I just go ahead and put my position out. But it's like they don't have an empathy for me because all they know is what they've been told, which is we're criminals, we're on welfare, we do drugs, we don't love our family, we're this and we're that. So how can I talk to a person?
Stop me when you're wrong. No, I'm just
you clown. How can I talk to a person that's completely based on a misrepresentation?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
so
you know what? The reason why I said that,
go ahead.
I said it jokingly, but
yeah, no, go ahead.
We say that about ourselves.
Go ahead.
I heard older black people, you know, and some older than us.
Go ahead.
It was like everything you just said that they say about us. We're what? Go ahead, go run that list down.
On welfare.
I heard that.
Criminals.
I heard that.
Don't take care of our children.
I heard that.
And on drugs.
I heard that from black people as well.
Go ahead.
You know, so sometimes we have a very low opinion of our own selves.
So
too.
Okay, if you really want, I'll tell you like.
And that got to change.
You getting deep.
And yeah, because I said that.
Okay, so
to make a point, that got to change too.
Okay.
We have too low of an opinion of ourselves.
Go ahead. That's true. Now. We do have deep-rooted psychological problems.
Yes.
And we do have low self-esteem.
And it's
However,
a disease. We don't recognize it.
One of the most pro-black people I ever heard in my life is Farrakhan. I've heard Farrakhan say the same thing, which is true. But he contextualizes it because that's not all he says. Number one. Number two, when the old folks are talking, I'm going to tend to listen. Because even though they may be overly negative and overly critical, there's truth to that.
Right.
And the third component is, yes, we do suffer from post-traumatic slave syndrome and low self-esteem and everything.
Yes,
and everything. So there's a lot of things going on. But to wit, I'm going to leave you like what D.L. Hughley said. White people are not allowed to tell me what's racist because they have such a poor track record at judging it. I'll leave it at that. All right, let's go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to D.L. Hughley.
Yes,
too.
yes.
Like that dude.
I love him.
No doubt. Black exhaustion. The overwhelming fatigue of being black in America. And that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to dive into that other topic in just a few. But check this out.
Having a more difficult time going to work than you have had in the past because you are forced to smile and interact with non-black people. This is what I wanted to get to, but go ahead.
So that is stressful, right? Because when you have to be somebody other than yourself, that takes up energy. That takes a lot of energy. Think about it. When people got a front when they go to work, that's kind of stressful. Just to be somebody other than who you truly are, that takes work, man. This is why I don't have like 2 girlfriends and side chicks and all of that, because it's too much energy. It's too stressful.
Okay.
So when you got to be somebody other than yourself, and you got to pretend, you got to put it on, and then you go from "Yo, what's up?" to
white people don't have to code switch.
Hey, what's up?
They can just be themselves all the time.
Hey, how you doing? Everything's all right.
What's up, baby? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking?
You want me to get that for you in your cubicle? All right. Okay. You know, like come on, man. That shit's exhausting.
Okay. So one of my favorite poems, which I know you've heard, is by Paul Laurence Dunbar. We wear the mask that grins and lies. We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human guile. With torn and bleeding hearts we smile, and mouth with myriad subtleties. Why should the world be overwise in counting all our tears and sighs? Nay, let them only see us while we wear the mask. Let me tell you something. We gonna break it down. We're going to stay on this for a little while. The stress that we are forced to deal with in corporate America would drive any other group of people crazy. Well, we are crazy, so we can go ahead and get
they do. They jumping out of windows.
They jumping out of windows whenever. But how many people have heard this? Norm, I've said this to you. Norm, it's just business. Oh, you got to learn how to play the game. Right. What's playing the game? Lying. Being deceitful, being disingenuous. Well, black people are very religious and very moral and ethical people, contrary with the popular belief.
Yeah, true indeed.
You tell the truth. You work hard. You get in a workplace, and somebody other than you takes credit for what you did.
Yeah.
Right?
Boy, do I know about that.
Or they start an email chain, and they start destroying your character. Right? The next thing. Who else but us is told that how I naturally am is a bad thing? You too loud. You curse too much.
Why you wear your hair like that?
Why you wear your hair like that?
You can't do that no more. Change it.
Take the baseball cap off.
Cut it off.
Don't listen to this music. Wait. Dress like this and not like that.
Right.
Don't speak the way you usually speak, because watch this. The way you speak is inferior, and the way I speak is superior. So, quote unquote, when I elocute perfectly and judiciously on the job, that's one thing. But yo, what's up, man? What it's saying to me is that the way that I really am, the way I communicate with my son and my daughter and my friend, is less than and beneath.
Or you emulate me like it's cool. You know, when a Caucasian coworker go, "Hey, what's up, brother?"
Number two, hey man,
I hate that.
Hey brother,
what's up, bro?
So you bring up another point.
Don't do that.
Now, on the one hand, you're saying we're inferior. On the other hand, you swagger jack everything that we do. Hip hop culture and African American culture, everything that makes America cool, comes from us. So watch this. You can market us and make money off us and act like us, but we're not allowed to act like us or to market us or to make money off of us. And on top of it, when we say we love ourselves, they say we're hating other people. If I say Black Lives Matter, you say Blue Lives Matter. You follow what I'm saying? So it's like they tear us apart with this expectation. And finally, do you know that a lot of us lose ourselves in that? You know what I mean? Quick story, and I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I was with a friend of mine.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep it 100.
All
Take
right.
it how you want it.
Okay.
I went to this couple's house. They lived in the hills.
All right.
The husband was light skinned, black. Wait. The wife was light skinned, black. Tell me what assumptions I made about those people. Let's be real. Let's talk real. And tell me, after I stereotype them, that they did not confirm my stereotype.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Meaning they were other than themselves.
Okay.
Everything.
Thought they was better than everybody else?
They thought they was better. Okay. Let me keep it 100. I'm gonna repeat this again. I saw someone and I don't hate myself, and I don't hate being light skinned. I don't have no. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. I saw a light skinned lady and a light skinned man. They were like, "Oh, how you doing, Bob?" And I was like, "What in the world?" And they were talking about stocks and bonds. Nothing wrong with that, but you could tell that they were trying to emulate white folks, and that everything black was hush hush. Now
they stressed out inside.
Now watch. Now you right.
Trying to work that hard.
But watch this though.
Something you're not.
Now, but watch this though. Oh, Dawood, you're stereotyping. You're this and you're that.
Right.
Is it stereotyping when it was confirmed? Because they're so stuck in being other than who and what they are that they got stuck in the code switch. So how you doing?
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute. You gonna pass me the wing? Like, how you doing?
Right.
Like what? Meaning that they believe that who and what they are is not good enough.
They eat chicken wings with a fork.
Yes. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So if I bring a contract with BKS1,
right,
and their friend brings a contract with NBC, am I stereotyping when I tell you I already know what they're gonna pick? And the grandmother was like mulatto. And the grandfather was like, and he had his like little suit and tie on.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I prejudged them. I was prejudiced, but I was proven right. So what I did was I sat quietly.
Okay.
They voted for Trump. You know what I'm now stop looking at me, Norm. You know what I'm talking about.
Bruh.
You know them confused black people. Stop, man.
Bruh.
You know what I'm talking about, man.
Hey.
Get it in the chat.
I see it all the time.
Oreo black people, man. Like, stop.
Yo, I see it all the
That's
time,
why people
bro.
don't like light-skinned black folks. I'm just telling you.
Nah, it took a while for me to warm up to you, bro, because you was a little light. I was like, oh, man.
Oh, okay. Tell me
This is
not
why this is why I'm not putting Mike on the show. We already got one white guy.
Tell me there's
What's
not
up, Mike?
There's not certain stereotypes.
Huh?
There's not certain stereotypes.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And the point I'm making is not to be prejudiced, stereotypical. Let me tell you something. I love myself. I love my people, and I love who I am, and I'm fully aware. We can be sick, and we can be beautiful, and we can be wonderful. Me expressing my love for me is not saying that I hate other people. But just like everyone else, I put myself first. I could never go to, I don't know, Russia, start speaking Russian, and say I'm Russian when I'm an African American. But yet, there are millions of black people that do that very thing and are ashamed of who they are.
No doubt. Let me go back to, I think, was it Phyllis made a comment? I've seen some comments as I was. What was it? Pamela Swain. Pamela, welcome to the show. I was released from a previous job and told I was not a cultural fit. What the hell does that mean? I made up less than 1%. Florida. Wow.
How stressful is that?
That's got
to
be.
know that you're qualified and good,
That's
but
crazy.
you got let go because of who you are.
That's crazy.
How do you feel about? How would you feel like about that?
No doubt, no doubt. Let's go to shout out to Timothy Beverly on the check-in. What's up, bro? Let's see. Dee Dee Graham says we've always been entertaining to them. Wow. Always taking our cultural habits and using them for profit.
Absolutely.
Stealing our music and making money off all of us. It's the American KKK way. I can't disagree with that, man. I mean, I've seen it throughout the years.
Meaning they take our culture and they profit off of it.
Yeah, but you know what? Let me tell you something.
I'm listening.
Again, back to I got white friends.
Go ahead.
Even my white friends know that. You know what I'm saying? Like my white friends, they don't hide the fact. Like when we have real talk or whatever like that. And this is why I like being around different cultures, right? I love to sit at a table with an Asian and Caucasian, a Latino, you know what I'm saying, and whatever like that, and just to learn the way other people think, how they feel about me.
Go ahead.
I express how I feel about them, whatever. And it's funny, because we completely honest. Like
that's what friends are for.
Let me tell you, like my white friend's completely honest. He's like, look, man, I only listen to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And this is my white friend. You know what I'm saying? And he works for the government. He works for DC. Like one of the head, honchos over in DC.
No, I
and he
understand.
wants to be a rap star. So it's crazy. Homeland Security. High up there on the chain. And my whole thing is, it's like, this is what I love about music. Music brings all types of people together. Especially hip hop. Hip hop is the one
everybody.
genre that brings all of us
no doubt
together. It connects us, whatever. And that's one thing I love about the whole culture and everything like that. But my whole thing is, all right, is it wrong? But we get looked down by our own if we want to be a country star or want to be a rock star.
That's true.
Because we gotta be because of
that's
our
the
skin.
flip side.
R&B,
yes,
or hip hop,
or we're not going to get support.
Or we're not going to get support from our own. So I know some people that got talent like that, like some serious country talent, and they hide the fact because they feel as though they're going to get laughed at by their friends. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is like music. A lot of it. What do you think that we're stealing? We're taking from them. That's why you feel as though you're gonna get laughed at because we're doing something that's not the norm. Come on now.
That's a great point because we invented all those genres.
Rock and roll, country, all of this, whatever. Stop, man. Do that. You want to be a rock star? Do it. Lenny Kravitz don't care about how nobody feel. He's getting that paper. Aaron Neville don't care about how nobody feel. He getting that paper.
Okay, let me rewind it.
He's staying true to himself. Stay true to yourself.
I agree. Now that's true. Now I want to rewind the tape about having white friends.
I never flip for nobody
else. My white friends, we speak honestly and openly. And it's like kind of like talking to somebody with bad breath. They get up close to your face, you start tearing up. The truths that we tell one another, right, make us tear up because it's not about being politically correct. It's about telling us how you feel now.
Right.
What's interesting about that is that these conversations have to stay behind closed doors,
right?
Because some of them are very high up people, and you would never expect them to know me or to even be my friend,
right?
Or to go on my Facebook page and watch me rant out or whatever. That's the first thing. So maybe in some small way, this show can get a little part of those conversations into the public. I'm not going to never blow up their spot. For two, this is a little segue. You know, Africans, people from Africa, they don't think they're the same as you, bruh. So just like our white friends have a certain conception of who and what we are, they feel a way too. And I think that if we can start to make these conversations more public, because you'll find out that we're actually more similar than we are different. We all love our kids. We all have aspirations.
Right.
And we all suffer from prejudices.
Absolutely.
That's everybody. You making me soft. I can't believe I just said that.
No doubt. Now,
you're making me soft.
Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man.
Racism, man.
Welcome everybody to the Man Cave Morning Show, because it's still morning.
Morning show.
In Cali, is it?
In Kalamazoo,
no,
it's still morning.
Yes, it is. Okay. 3 hours behind.
Morning somewhere.
Yes,
morning in
somewhere.
Nepal. The Man Cave Morning Show from India. Right.
Shut up.
There you go. Relax.
Right. If you just join us, we are talking about black exhaustion, the overwhelming fatigue of being black in America. And this is WBKS1.com, the Man Cave Morning Show. So now, we are on this now. We are on what?
The inability to watch or listen to Donald Trump without feeling ill. Your immediate reaction is to turn off the television.
But we watch it. But we listen to
where
it.
you want to go ahead. I'm gonna.
We can go right to the next one because I think we all feel that way. Most of us.
Okay. Okay. The urge to slap the shit out of anybody wearing a MAGA hat or looking like they own a MAGA hat or who might have owned a MAGA hat.
You know what?
Okay.
I heard this.
I would like to discuss that.
And let me run this down. So you know what I heard in the restaurant?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
The other day, I heard, why don't they like Donald Trump? Like he's doing so much for the country right now, and he's changing. He's making it easier for everybody to thrive through this economy. This is what I actually heard. So I was like, why don't they? And so I kept ear hustling. Then they said, yeah, I bet you if you ask any one of them or whatever like that, they still think Obama was one of the better presidents. So then I knew what they meant, right? So I'm like, wow, okay. Like, dude really brought it out of people to openly talk about stuff like that in public. They didn't care if I really heard it or not. So it's not like I had to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, all right, why don't they like Donald Trump? I can give you a lot of reasons.
Oh, my God.
A lot of reasons. And it don't even have to do with racial. You don't even have to do it racial. It's just the type of person he is and the type of president he is. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. There's reasons beyond the fact of my skin color why I don't like him. Okay. And that's what people, they automatically go to that, the skin color of why we don't like him. Nah. There's so many reasons we can pull out the bag.
So in addition to my skin color and the fact that I wear my blackness on my sleeve, it also tells me who and what you are. To support a bigot, a liar, a racist, a traitor, etc. See, when you're used to always getting things your way, it never occurs to you that what you're doing and what you're saying and how you are is wrong. Right? So to that I would say, you're dealing with a degree of white privilege, and you're dealing with a degree of, what's the word I'm trying to look for here? Cognitive dissonance that people are dealing with, where they literally have an inability to see someone else. No, they just think that whatever they think, right, is what it is. So here's how I would try to approach certain white people. Think of it like this. Think about how white people, some Caucasian people, lose their minds when their feelings get hurt. So something horrible happens. We're all in an uproar.
Right.
And I get on the air and I describe it. And everyone loses their minds when I'm simply describing what I see and my position vis-a-vis what I see. So I get feedback and, oh my God, and how can you say that? But no one's outraged by the actual brutality. They want to switch the narrative. They want to say, I don't see what I see. Folks want to get scared. So they have a right to act on their feelings. So something I said hurt their feelings. They want to shut me down. They want to label me. They want to say, you better watch your step. But in their perspective, when my life is being threatened, so if they can view my life the way they feel their feelings, like their poodle dog drowning in a pool, I'll drown a poodle all day even though I love animals. If I'm going to choose between a dog drowning and a man drowning, it's nothing for me to do. But for them, some people feel like what they think is important is what's valid. I believe that you have a right to fundamentally disagree. But when you show me you don't respect me. Not tell me. But when your actions show me that you don't give a damn about me, then you want to put a hat on that says, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. F you, F you, F you. And F you that looks like everyone like you. Why are you surprised by how I respond?
Now, listen. Let's
a big F you black people hat. A big F you woman hat. A big F you gay hat.
Listen, I'm not going to front.
Go ahead. Break it down,
If Obama,
let's talk.
If Obama started the Make America Great Again slogan and had the hat, you'd be having one on right now. I'll be having one on right now. But it's who this person is. The person is who that person is. While we not rocking with that. Okay. And real quick, let me make this point.
I'm listening.
Another exhausting thing about being black, being African American.
Go ahead.
Is the hate that we have towards each other.
Oh, please.
Come on, bro. Let's speak about it.
We're sick.
We don't like each other.
No.
A lot of times.
We're sick.
Yeah. There's the hate, and it's so funny.
And it's self-perpetuating.
And you brought up a point a while ago when you were talking about the light skin couple that you met, whatever.
Yes.
Acting like they were so high, sedity, and whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it, bro. I know light skinned people that still don't rock with dark skinned people.
That's why I said it.
No, but that's the crazy thing about it. And that has to be exhausting. The war we have within our own culture is exhausting within itself. I wake up, I walk outside the world. It's bad enough I have to deal with people that don't like me just because of the color of my skin. So then I also got to deal with people that have the same color of my skin that hate me as well, that don't like me as well. Bruh, that's exhausting as hell. That's the most stressful thing for me as a black man. I'm already prepared to deal with people that don't look like me, that's going to have a problem and a hatred towards me. I'm already prepared. I'm prepared to do. I was born prepared to deal with that. Right? I wasn't prepared to deal with my own not liking me or hating me or not supporting me or talking down at me, whatever. That I wasn't prepared for. I had to learn better survival techniques. You feel me? And grow a thicker skin, because that hurts me more than a white man putting me down. It hurts me more than a Caucasian calling me names. It hurts me more than them wanting to beat me up and see me miserable and this and that. It hurts me more. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's the biggest stress factor for me, being this way. You feel me?
I'm getting
Let's
emotional.
talk about it.
Okay. Let's do that. So when my daughter was very small and my beautiful ex-wife was walking her down the street, and black people said to my ex-wife, "Oh, are you the maid for that child's parent?" Because my daughter was light-skinned, my wife was dark-skinned. Juxtapose, my son is dark-skinned, my daughter's light-skinned. My father was a very dark-complected person, etc. That's number one. Number two, what hurts me more is, when my people put me down, like, okay, light-skinned rant with the violin.
Right.
If I'm with a sister that's light-skinned, people have something to say. Oh, you don't want to be who you are? This and that and the third. If I'm with a sister that's dark-skinned, oh, you trying to blend in, make sure? When I had hair, I'm bald now, right? You got good hair because it's wavy and stuff like that. So to have my own poison me.
Right.
I am prepared, like you said. I come from the civil rights struggle, Nation of Islam, Pan-Africanism and everything. But to have my own, and I do one better. Now I go into corporate America and I have someone from Africa view me in a stereotypical way, like they're better than, we're going to talk. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute. And they say, I have no culture. And I say, if it wasn't for the struggles of me and mine, you would not be here. So now I'm fighting with someone that I thought was my own. Number one. Number two, let's take it even deeper. If I'm supposedly, I come from Africa, why you ain't never come back to get me? Like, we do ourselves, like Haitian people and African people. A dude could be from Haiti, look just like you, and be like, I'm not you, Norm. I agree. Like, that, it makes us psychotic, right?
Yeah.
Because you have to deal with so much negativity in all different directions. So I'm not making an excuse for getting high. or being criminal. But if you don't develop a thick skin, you have to develop a thick skin, right? Against your own people destroying you.
And see,
how is that right?
But amen, you said it. You said it before. It's a sickness, right? And what it really does, it further pushes us back. It further pushes us back. So we will never be nowhere near being first class citizens. You know what I'm saying? We becoming third class because there's other cultures that are bonding together and sticking together and starting to build each other up as a culture. You know what I'm saying? So what we do to ourselves is pushes us back. In America, we're gonna be third class citizens.
Here's what we got to learn.
If we're not already.
Here's what black people got to learn. Ooh, the white man. Oh, you mean that Italian? You mean that German? You mean that Polish person? You mean that Jewish person? Oh, when they got to get something done, all that Germany, Italian, this and that and other, they come together like a fist politically and psychologically and socially and financially and say, this is how we're moving. Us, oh, I'm Haitian. Oh, I'm Puerto Rican. Black as a day is long. Talking about I ain't black. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, I'm African American. What I'm saying is if you look at successful cultures, I'm sure that this person came from this province of China. That person came from that province of China. When they come together economically, they're a power. But what do? We say the this hair on my head, on the front of my head, is better than the hair on the back of my head.
Right.
So we have this pathological thing that we have that we separate. And that is why we'll never be successful. And you cannot be a first-class citizen if you don't consider yourself that.
Yeah.
We don't think that we are first-class citizens. That's why we value everything and everyone other than ourselves. The jewelry, the cars, the name brands. Man, we put another person's name on our back and say, this is value. It's NBC. But BKS1 or that black radio station, come on, man. We're sick.
But we do that. Let me tell you, we've been devalued so long. We've been devalued so long that we do things or we think things gives us some type of value.
That's stupid.
Or validation, right? So when you see us do things like buy 20 damn gold chains and put all these gold chains around my neck, right? Instead of investing.
Yes.
Investing in gold, we buying gold chains.
$20,000 belt buckle.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. $500 jeans, right?
Oh, yes.
And being laughed at. Y'all don't know we being laughed at, right? Oh, my God, girl, I got to get that $2,000 Gucci bag. Oh, because it looked like this and that, whatever like that. And because you got that bag, you think it gives you some type of value. You think it validates you that you are better or that you're doing well because you got that bag. No, it really don't. Because meanwhile, while we buying foolishness, other cultures are investing in wealth.
Man, come on, bro.
They're investing.
Look at what China is doing to Africa.
They're investing, man, to give wealth to their culture. Yo. And we do the dumbest things, but we don't realize because we think if I'm drinking Cristal as opposed to this $7 bottle of wine, whatever like that, I'm better than you. Look what I'm drinking. Look what you're drinking.
And look what you're wearing.
Think about it, yo. I've made it. I'm drinking Cristal. Meanwhile, you could have brought $300 worth of stocks. You feel me?
Or practice cooperative economics.
Our way of thinking.
Brought some land, some property
and
somewhere.
What we set for priorities for ourselves has to change. It has to. This is real talk.
Imagine, watch this. Listen to what I'm saying. Imagine a Chinese woman shaving all her hair off, and then sticking like an Afro wig on. Like what I'm saying is, this is how deep we are. That, and I've said this a million times, and oh well, sisters.
Right.
That what naturally grows out of my head, what God gave me, curly, coarse, kinky hair. Not only is that bad, and not only do we devalue it, we will glue, and now brothers are starting to do that too. We will glue someone else's hair from another culture on top of our head. No. We're gonna talk. Sisters, no. Think about how sick. Another thing. Bro. Do you know one time my ex-wife, God bless her, she wore her hair naturally, right? Because it was damaged by the wigs and the weaves and the process and the coloring and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
She's a hairdresser. Do you know that the school that she worked for said it was inappropriate? So this is what you're telling me. What I naturally am is inappropriate. Oh, so when the brothers were protesting the Asian people that punched the sister in the face, and they are running to defend people that abuse them, that's us.
Yes.
That is how effed up. That is how effed up we are. We are sick.
Yeah, man.
Sick. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be, you know what I'm saying, be a Debbie Downer, but
but you know what?
they're all gonna laugh at you. Everyone's laughing at us.
That goes back to
everyone's
the topic.
laughing at us.
It's exhausting, bro. It's exhausting. And people, you know, when we was going to talk about this topic, I know certain people hit me up on the lows like, black exhaustion. Like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, the overwhelming fatigue of being black in America. Like, how is that fatigue? How is that stressful? Of course, you know it wasn't one of us to ask me this question.
Okay.
Like, how was that stressful? And I
No
just gave
clue.
him the look. You know how you just look into the camera like, did you really just ask me that? How is it stressful being an African
It's beyond.
in this country? Really?
Nobody has the burden we have.
I just gave him the stare, bro. And,
Like,
and I didn't even,
it's
you know what?
ridiculous,
I
yo.
didn't even respond.
I wouldn't have either, because that's just dumb.
I really didn't even respond, bro. So now,
I won't ever responded either.
yeah. So here we go. To the urge. No, we did that. Okay.
Feeling pissed off a lot of the time for no reason, but you know if one person does one thing that even remotely seems racist, you're going to go off. Okay.
Yeah.
You're talking about misplaced aggression, right? You're talking about being passive aggressive, because the dominant structure, not the culture, because we are the culture, the dominant structure continually stresses you, continually devalues you, you devalue yourself, and they also tell you that it never happens and to get over it. If you're not allowed to express your pain, you're going to medicate your pain, or it's going to come out of your pores. So that aggressive behavior, the strong black woman, where does the anger come from? Let me tell you why. When you turn on a television and you see an officer killing a father in front of his children and his wife, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you cut on a television, you see an officer come in to an apartment and shoot the guy that lives there, and then see him get assassinated, and knowing full well all you could do is talk shit about it until the next news cycle starts up. All Dawood can do and Norm can do is rant and rave. But you really can't do shit.
Nah.
You can't, come on. You can't do nothing about it. So that type of resentment, we know that in therapy, you need to express yourself.
Right.
When you bottle it up, that's where the aggression goes.
But you know what? No, but think about it though, Will, right? How many times you go into a store or walk the street or whatever the case may be, right? And you walk past a brother, and like me, you know, I try to show everybody love. Like, hey, what's up, my dude?
Yeah, yeah, I know he's going. That's
yeah. I just want to say, I want to say sometime to our own, like, look at me, bruh. You know, with your angry ass. You know, with your mean all the time. You know, walking around the mean mugging and all of that, whatever. I just want to say, and I just want to look directly at the brother and just be like, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, put your guard down. I'm not your enemy. It's like we so, and then when they get around others or whatever, you know, it's all, you know, crazy, and they showing some type of love or whatever like that, and it's like, yo, with your own kind, you mean mugging.
Yeah, I get tired of that. I get tired of that.
You know what I'm saying? You
get tired of that.
You know,
bro.
you got this
What
attitude,
you aggressive
whatever.
for me for?
Yo,
for?
this chick. I'm gonna tell you this. So this chick, I'm in the line at the fast food joint, and she working there, right? She working there. She, can I help you, please? I just want, Can you give me a number one? Whatever like that. Number one, you want to catch her with that? I said, do you want to catch her with that? And I'm like, you okay? I had to, flip it on her. Like, you good? You all right?
Something I can do for you?
You having a bad day? What do you want? Whatever. Yo, that shit got to stop, because what I could have did, that would have been wrong, and I would have been just as ignorant as her. I could have blacked the hell out, right? I could have.
Well, in your younger days, you would have. So would I.
No, but I could have blacked out, or like I did, I tried to diffuse it. I was like, okay, you could be having a bad day, whatever.
Oh, okay.
But, so my whole thing is like okay. One, if you don't want to work here, if you don't like your job, then quit. 2, you know what I'm saying? 3, I did nothing to you, but just asked you, can I have a number 1? And again, I go back to, I'm not your enemy. Like, I am not your enemy. We do that to each other a lot, bro, for no reason.
So I'm not going to shoot Bell. I'm going to make a statement, then I'm going to go ahead and support you. It's not natural for a human being to be in a continual state of fear and flight and hypersensitivity.
Right,
What's going to go on? See, if you take a rat and clang a cymbal and make them all harried and stressed all the time, it's not a natural thing to be in fight or flight. Black people are in fight or flight, right? All the time. Now, to get back to your point, let's talk to men. I am so tired of phony tough guys
oh, man, come on.
giving me this aggression. You want to be aggressive? Take your ass home and take care of them kids that you're not taking care of. What you mad? You aggressive? Go mean mug, a white supremacist. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You want to show aggression? Mm-hmm. Go be the crossing guard at your school. You want to be aggressive? Go into the gang neighborhood and say, brother, stop. It's tiring. It's tiring because there's aggression all around me. I feel like you should understand better than anyone what I'm facing as a man. You of all people, sisters too. Mm-hmm. So that aggression, I had to train. It's hard sometimes because when I'm tired, I'm gonna meet the aggression with the aggression. I'm gonna keep it 100. I try not to, but I always gotta be the better man. Right? Because I know that love is stronger than hate. But I'm so tired of people that look like, especially men. Here's why I'll say that. I work in mental health. I work in a hospital. Right. I've been in prison, etc. You know all that tough guy stuff? It's a bunch of bull. I seen them crying. I'm there. Yeah. I seen them telling me stories. But when they get on the street, they want to project. So I feel like they're putting their strength against me and not the strength against the enemy. Mm-hmm. They trying to attack. We trying to attack ourselves and kill ourselves and gun clap, right? But the people that don't mean us no good, okay, but we'll sit passively by while our women get shot and killed.
Yeah,
but you mean mugging me?
That's the thing.
You mean mugging me?
That's the thing, man. Wow, bro.
Okay, boss. I hear you. Because we'll go all day on this shit.
We could.
Bro, but I know I got you, boss.
So we coming back tomorrow with the topic?
I say we should finish it. Yes, sir. I want to keep going.
You want to go into the other topic or what?
What's the other topic? I don't even remember.
Yeah, see? Because
yeah. But I get emotional, man. That's why I'm on the air. We can get emotional.
All right, we're gonna put that half hour in. All right.
Okay. Yeah, please.
Get it.
Let's get into it.
Sure, you want to go ahead?
Half an hour.
It's gonna make some people mad.
We'll end that too, and I'll go.
All right,
let's get it.
So let's get it. So this
extended afternoon edition of the Man Cave Morning Show.
So this topic was basically brought to us, all right, by a platinum listener.
Yeah.
And it is choosing a side when your friends and family beef. Now, let's keep it 300. Again, this gonna make some people mad, bro. But we're gonna be honest on this show. All right, you ever had to choose between a friend and a family member?
Yes.
All right. And whose side did you choose?
I've chosen both. Like I've chose the friend and I've chose the family member.
Give me the first scenario.
Okay.
Your first situation.
There's God. Because that's your situation, but it's mine as well. But there was a family member that didn't like a friend.
Mm-hmm.
and they told me to not be around that person just because they didn't like, not because the person was no good for me. Not like, yo, that joker's no good, but they felt like because they didn't like them, I'm not supposed to like them. Friction with my family member,
right?
Because personally, in that instance, I knew that the beef was petty. It wasn't like this is Norm's enemy, so I'm talking to Norm's enemy. Miss me with that. It wasn't that I was a traitor. My family had beef with a person and I didn't.
Right.
That was their beef. So it was like, you're disloyal and how come you rocking with that person and this and that. Listen, I can't tell you who to be friends with. And you can't tell me who to be friends with. Norm, this is what I mean, because I know we can get dicey with this.
Right.
Of course your enemy is my enemy. Of course that. But it wasn't a case of being enemies. It wasn't that. It was just that these people had a falling out. You see what I'm saying? Now the family member is telling me I'm disloyal because I still talk to that person. That's my story.
I don't know, man. I think we can go a lot of places with this. I think we should come back with that. What you think? Because this is going to be a whole show. That's a whole show.
Well, can you just give your example and then
all right.
Just give your example.
We're going to run with it.
Go ahead. Just give your example.
See, we got to come back with this tomorrow.
We will, but just give your story first, and then we'll let the ladies go in.
Yep. Real talk. So I was dealing with this broad one time. You know, that's my favorite word, or whatever, like that. Man.
Beat strumpet.
Yeah, when I'm not really feeling the shit. But anyway, so this broad, basically, tried to put me and my brother against each other. You know what I'm saying? So, and it started over something stupid. You know, I knew they didn't like each other for whatever reason, right? So my brother comes over to my house, and back in the day, my brother used to, if I leave my door open, my brother would just walk right in the house. That's just my brother, right? So, chick I was dealing with, she had some hamburgers or whatever like that. She bought some hamburgers or whatever for me and her kid, whatever like that. So there was 2 burgers left, right?
Okay.
I ate one of the burgers.
Right.
My brother walks right in the house and ate one of them damn burgers and just started picking the burger. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm hungry.
Food, let's get it.
Food, boom, ate the burger. She blacks out on my brother. Yo, what? My son didn't eat. That was his burger. You need to ask somebody. Like blacking, right? And I'm like hearing all this commotion. I'm like, oh, what's going on? Oh, brother, he just ate the burger without even asking. And that was my son and this and that. And then it was my son's burger. And I said, hold up. I'll buy another damn burger.
For your son, what you want, I'll buy it for you.
So my brother, on the other hand, was like, Norm, you need to put that B in check.
Right.
Blah, 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 basically. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what did you do,
yo, over it's a daggone burger, whatever like that. Yo, I don't know why you with this such. It was like that.
Okay.
Between them.
Okay.
And then with my girl at the time, I'm sitting up there like, yo, don't be talking to my brother like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll go get another burger, blah, 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 blah. Oh, for real? I was like that? You know, well, how about this? Anytime when your brother come over, then I'm out. So I'm like, my brother? Broad. Brother? Broad. Brother? Broad. I chose brother. Sorry.
I'm sorry for laughing. Oh, that's hilarious.
Look, let me tell you. Yes, he was wrong. Okay, he should have asked. Whatever. Okay. But really, we gonna sit here and argue over hamburgers. So I went out and I bought more burgers.
Pull a shot.
I bought a whole bunch of burgers. But you giving me an ultimatum now to choose. You know what I'm saying? Basically between my brother and you.
Okay.
Which she shouldn't have did.
You're skipping a part. This is the part you skip. Everything went down. They both had beef. You said to her, yo, take that down. You don't need it. But you said that to her. You also said to your brother, yo, that's my girl.
Yeah, because
you missing
because he said B.
Yeah, tell that bitch. I said, you said, oh,
and she heard it.
You said, oh, watch your mouth. Da 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 da. So you placated him. You placated her. Then the chick doubled down. That's overstepping your boundaries and thinking you're somebody and higher than you are. After you, first of all, you pieced her out, then you pieced him out. so you could both see we're gonna all respect each other. Then when she doubled down and gave you an ultimatum, let me tell you something, ladies. Let me tell you something. There is no choice. You just by you saying that after my boy pieced it out, you made your decision. That's the moral to the story. Not that your brother was disrespectful, not that she was disrespectful, but that you came out of your face. Let me tell you something. This was my brother before you. Gonna be my brother after you. And you not my wife.
Now
you just
listen.
a chick.
Now listen.
Step.
You said the correct thing. And you're not my wife.
You're not
now,
my wife.
If that had been my wife,
it's the exact opposite. Yo, man, don't talk to my wife like that.
Totally different story. No, but she can handle her own. But my whole thing is, and I realize this, you know what I'm saying? Like, my wife could have a beef with one of my family members or whatever like that. Something like that, I probably wouldn't step in unless I really knew, like, my wife was wrong and whatever. But again, I pull her coattail. I pull her to the side. You know what I'm saying? And I'll try to address the situation and you know, diffuse it. You know, now, be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, glad my family, everybody love Sandy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Sandy is lovable.
And just like with her family, hope everybody love me,
Right.
or whatever like that. But sometimes there are people that genuinely just don't like each other. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
natural.
Yeah, and I see that. You know what I'm saying? And they want you to pick a side. So I know that it's best sometimes to stay neutral. Like, if you really enjoy hanging out with your friend and then you want to keep peace with your family member or whatever like that, sometimes it's best to stay neutral or have a real conversation with them. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, Joe, I know you don't like E.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, Joe, you got to understand, E is my brother and always going to be my brother. And, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not going to get into it with my brother over what y'all going through. All right? And I would talk to my brother and say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? E, this is my friend here. You know what I'm saying? And, like, this is my boy who's been rocking with me for years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect for me, I appreciate y'all don't bring y'all foolishness to my house. I want to invite both of y'all to the cookout. I want to invite both of y'all to the holiday party and all of that. But I appreciate if you don't bring no foolishness, you know, in my house.
Here's where I come down on the neutrality. Okay, it is intention and it is consistency. If I truly am in a relationship with a person, I think they're a good person, and I'm in a relationship with another person, I think they're a good person, I'm gonna say rock out because y'all got the right to disagree. But I know intentionally that I don't want to hurt either one of them, and I know I'm consistent with my behavior. Something's gonna shake out, right? Either they gonna come together or they gonna go apart. That's gonna kind of take care of itself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because when you consistently have the right intention, when you wake up every morning not trying to hurt people, not trying to hustle people, not trying to scam people,
Right.
the people that are trying to hurt you, are trying to scam you, that are trying to hustle you, it's going to be revealed.
Yeah.
So in that case, you're right in terms of neutrality. Now, on the other hand, like my aunt and my brother beef hard.
Really?
A lot. My aunt down south with my brother, like, you know, they look for stuff to justify the hatred of one another. See what I mean? So I was discussing something with my brother, and he was like, "What did she say?" And he took it, instead of not, he didn't view it as he was venting. I was venting with a brother. He took it to this narrative that she's a bad person. You know what I said? This is why I never tell you nothing. So when I said, this is why I never tell you nothing, he got offended.
Right.
What you mean? I said, that right there. And then I got mad. Here's why I got mad. You're my man. You're my brother, and I'm always down for you. Right? So don't you ever question me as to whether I'm loyal to you or not. Exactly. But if you're wrong, you're wrong.
Exactly.
Now, you think my loyalty is when you're wrong, I'm supposed to ride out? And Norm, let's keep talking about it. In the streets?
Yes.
Of course. If I see somebody punching on Norm, I'm punching them. Then Norm will be like, hey, ooh, you know I snuck that joker first. That's after the fact.
Right.
You know what I mean? So let's classify terms here. But when you're wrong, you gonna question my loyalty?
Right.
And I don't. And family members do that sometimes. On the other hand, and my brother got into some beef, and she was like, "What about so and so?" I was like, "This. What about what?"
Right.
You know, my brother just gave me the skinny 2 seconds ago. I was like, "What about what?" I don't know what you're talking about. Because she wanted me to turn states on my own brother. You follow me? So what you gonna call me a liar? Look at the camera. I don't know what my brother is doing.
Right.
I don't know where he is. Take a lie detector. Not really. You follow what I'm saying? Like, it's not about the lie. It's about the loyalty.
Well,
why are you going to put me in that position?
Yeah. And
why you put me in that? But you don't love me.
Why are you going to put me in a position? And that's the thing.
Don't do that.
Have a problem, either with my sister, or why you going to put me in a position to have a problem with my friend or whatever like that. Like, if you love me and you really care about me, don't put me in that position. And my whole thing is too, like, why, if y'all going to beef, really, if y'all going to have a beef somewhere else. Why are you going to bring a beef to a family function when everybody's supposed to be having a good time,
do that all the time.
or whatever, and then y'all taking shots at each other,
making it bad for everybody,
taking shots at each other, right? Verbal shots at each other, all right? And then you say something the other one don't like or whatever, and then you say something, right? And you like, okay, and the other person's like, well, damn, why would she say that? How would she know that or whatever like that? Then they think it's because of a conversation that the one in the middle, you know what I'm saying?
And the one in the middle don't got nothing to do with that.
Had with the other person or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, damn, how'd she know that? Or how he know that? You know what I'm saying? You talking to her about me? You talking to him about me? Or whatever like that. And you're like, no, I ain't talking to nobody about nobody or whatever like that. She just talked about your hairline. We all know you got an effed up hairline or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't say nothing was wrong with your hairline to her.
Stupid.
I'm just saying. So sometimes it is what it is.
Stupid. Check this out. Don't put me in a position.
Yeah, man. Don't do
Let me
that.
tell you why. Because if you back me in the corner as a man, I'm going to make a call.
Right.
And no one's going to be happy. For instance, that's my mom's, right?
Right.
You know that's my mom's, right? So in other words, well, I'll leave. Bitch, leave. Like, you might not have wanted to necessarily say that.
Right.
But if you think so highly of yourself that you don't think you could get canceled, loyalty is very important to me and this man here. This is what we deal with. So don't put me in a position because I'm going to make the call. Because you know why? You know why? I'm not going to keep letting you have that energy around me all the time. I'm going to beg you and plead, right? Please get it together. If not, I'm going to get it together. F you, I pick you, boom. You follow what I'm saying? I think it's immature that you put people in that type of position.
Yeah.
And it's oftentimes cruddy people and manipulative people, and we know we got cruddy relatives.
Man.
It's always people that's not 100 that's always trying to play the game. Watch this. If I come on the scene and I see Norm, you can't tell me nothing about him.
Right.
You can't. No, for real. Like, you can't. I'm like,
right.
yeah, okay, all right. Really. But it's always people that's not right themselves. They want to use your justice and your honor and try to cover it. No, you's a cruddy joker.
Yeah.
And I'm not cruddy.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But you're not going to pull me into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that you're being cruddy by asking me that. You're supposed to say, yo, you know what, Norm? You right. If you keep pulling me, I'm going to think that you're being cruddy. Because my loyalty is not something I play with. I don't play with that. I don't play with my family. I don't got a lot of friends and family.
It's hard when you're loyal.
Come on, man.
When you're loyal between the two people, right? And then you got this one in your ear.
And then that one.
Talking about that person. And you got this one in your ear talking about that person, whatever. And you just like, I ain't saying jack. And you know things on both sides. And you're hearing things and it's like, I ain't trying to pull you in the middle, but yes, you are trying to pull me in the middle.
Okay.
You basically asking me to make a choice between my brother or my sister or whatever and you. And you, my friend. You trying to make me make a choice. I'm not doing it.
Here go the other trap. I'm going to be transparent.
And then sometimes you get to the point where you're like, F both of them.
Here go the other trap. Here how they lay
Am
trap.
I lying?
Here go the other trap. No. Norm, you know this, and you know that, right? Then that person brings up a beef I got with Norm. It's two separate beefs now. Then I'm like, you know what? Norm is a piece of shit. Now that I come to think of it, why? Because of this, that, and the other. Now, I've just co-signed. Am I right? Okay, last time I checked, we're all human. We all make mistakes. But the manipulative person sees the mistake, right, and tries to use that mistake, and it may not even really be that, right? Then you say you're just venting. So let me tell you what I learned from Norm. I'm trying. I'm for real. We keeping it 100. Look.
Yo, sometimes
you are not going to use me to hurt him. You know what I mean? And I hate the fact that people manipulate like, oh, look, Norm yelled at me because I came in late. See? And Dawood even says you're cruddy. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Right.
Yo, you got something to say to me, Woo? Holy shit. So now?
Right.
Because I feel like that person is just trying to be manipulative.
Yeah.
You got something to say?
Yeah.
You said you got something to say? Now, what if you're in the middle and they're both doing that? You said something key. This one did something cruddy. That one did something cruddy. You're both their friends. You could flip it on either side. So, and not to flip it, you just stay quiet.
Right.
Because you be like, I see your point, Norm. P, I see your point.
Right.
P, I see your point. As the friend, you know everything.
Right.
And I feel like if you're trying to manipulate the friendship, that's cruddy on you.
Let me read this comment. Pie Lady. Hey, what's up, Pie Lady? Thanks, too, about the shirt. Pie Lady said, I have a cousin that always takes shots at me at all family function. And I restrain myself because I know my tongue is deadly. You like me. And I'll be the bad guy. And it becomes, why don't you all get along? Yeah, and see, that's the thing.
Could you talk to that, what you just said, before we leave?
No doubt.
Talk to that.
No doubt. And sometimes
somebody always taking shots at you.
Yeah, taking shots, whatever like that.
Always taking you like,
and let me tell you, when she said something, when she said my tongue is deadly, let me tell you, that's me all day long. Push me to a point. You know what I'm saying? And again, like we was talking earlier, don't poke
sleeping bear.
Don't poke the sleeping bear. All right? Because that's what I consider myself sometimes, a sleeping bear. Keep on poking, and then I'm going totally white out on you. I'm going to white out on you. I'm getting used to that.
White out. You're going to white out on you. Yeah,
I'm going to white out on you, for real. No doubt. Shout out to D-Mac. He said the sad part is most people have beef over petty stuff and try to drag others in. And that's what it be. That's what it be. It be petty ass stuff. And you want to drag me in it. And people have these big little crazy wars and
over
beef.
Nothing.
Over nothing. When you really break it down and you like, okay, why don't you like this person again? They didn't bring enough chicken to the party.
They don't even know.
They only brought 3 pieces of chicken. Oh, okay. All right. How long ago was that? About 8 summers ago.
You just mad being mad. Personally, forgot about it.
Exactly. You just mad being mad. You want something to be upset about. Whatever. No, I get it.
And to go back to your point and Pie Lady's point, if you're trying to show restraint because you know who you are and somebody keep poking you and they started, then you finish it. And then they want to play victim.
Absolutely.
Because I'm telling you, don't go there with me. Stop thinking my kindness is weakness. Because I feel like if I'm in war, I'm going to be in war 1,000%.
Right.
That's why I don't go to war. No, for real, like verbally, intellectually, physically. That's why I'm a pacifist. Because if it gets so bad that I put it in my mind and I'm going to war, I go to war to win. That means I win, you lose, I live, you die. That's how I know. That's how, you might not see it. You might be like, it's funny. You just might be jabbing, running your mouth. You know what I mean? You just might be loose-lipped, and that's how you are. I don't play that. That's why I don't go to war, because if Norm be like, hey, whoa, I release you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Norm, let the hounds loose. I'm coming for you, bruh. So is it worth it to me?
Yeah.
But people constantly want to see. Yeah. Now watch this. Then you destroy them verbally, not even physically, but you psychologically destroy them. Now they want to be butthurt. So if you want to start playing the dozens,
that goes back.
You better win, or just you got that. And a lot of times, man, people, for whatever reason, they want to see that. So I don't know what it is about folk. That they just want to see you just black.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And it's like, I'm telling you, there's the part of me that, that you see most of the time. Good guy, nice guy, all of that. But you keep poking the bear long enough, the bear gonna bite you. That's all I'm saying. And it's like, and trust me, when I unleash, I don't let up. I'm one of those that you gotta be like, all right, Norm, now stop. Norm, that's enough.
I'm
stop.
Like that. Yes.
But Norm, no, really, stop, man.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And it's
know.
like,
I'm like that
and
too.
it's like, because, yo, don't
That's
open
why I
that,
don't do it.
Open that, don't open that can. That's all I'm saying.
I will
It's
bury
like,
you, dig you up,
yo,
and bury you again.
Yo,
that's
I can be your best friend. I can be the best person in the world to you. But if you know that, you wouldn't keep trying me.
Okay.
You feel me?
I'm gonna follow
That's
up on
all
that.
I'm saying.
I'm gonna
leave that right there.
This last thing, because I ain't.
Don't keep trying me.
Check this out.
Like, you may want to squash
I don't
it.
want to be your enemy. We just gonna part company.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because when you get in the enemy territory, like here go my trigger words. You're trying to take money. You're trying to take food out of my baby's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You just disrespected my woman.
Mm-hmm.
I have certain trigger words.
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, I'm like, I'm doing this because you didn't I tell you how to, and I won't stop. I will not be like, I told you to stop. Blah, blah. So that's why I'm like, I chant. I ain't no tough guy. I'm not. But I feel like if I'm there, I'm going to finish it. I'm not going to, all that talking, I'm going to finish it. Look, I'm going to know some people that you may never know. After it's all said and done, you'll trip on a banana peel 3 years later from your boy. That's how petty I am.
Right.
So instead of me being like that, let me walk in the light side. But people, they want to see that. So I just try to separate myself. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not big, I'm not bad, but you started, I'm going to definitely finish it.
Now, real quick, to sum up this topic real quick, and we talking about choosing a side when your friends and family beef or whatever. So my suggestion is to stay as neutral as you can. Now, when it comes to a point to where it's either one, when both of them starts disrespecting you and your wishes for them to be peaceful around you, then you got to remove both of them from your space. Sometimes both of them got to be removed from your space. You know what I'm saying? Because they shouldn't force you into a position where you really have to choose a side. So I'm gonna leave that right there. So I'm saying stay neutral as long as you can. But if both of them is forcing your hand, then you got to push both of them out of your space.
And if
that's
you're
real
like me,
neither one of y'all get invited to the party.
That has a big mouth and likes to talk and likes to hear himself talk and all that other stuff. Gag yourself and just stay quiet, because what you say can and will be used against you, right? I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't be like, yo, Norm, tell me, Norm, no, tell me, come on, no, tell me. Norm be like, I'm like, I'm your boy. I need to know if this star is like this, and if this star, because I'm a fanboy and I'm a hypocrite. You know what I mean? I'm a fan, but like, Norm, tell me. Norm be like, and I'm like, yo, I am endeavoring to become like you. No, for real. Like, I admire you because of that. And I'm learning. Like, in this particular game that we in, oh my God, has my mouth got me in trouble. And oh, what I have said, even in just venting, has been twisted and everything else. So now, lastly, if you venting all the time,
right,
every day,
right,
Norm and shit, Norm. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We could all have bad days, Norm.
Right.
But if you're venting on Tuesday to this one, to that, I'll give you. But every day to different sources, I'm learning. I don't want to say nothing.
Yeah, man, gotta go.
I'm
Bye.
Done, bang, bang.
Bye. On that note,
and when you see the movements, don't be mad.
On that note, thank you for joining the Man Cave Morning Show.
Man Cave Morning Show.
We will be back tomorrow morning, man. And again, if you got some topics you want us to discuss, something you may be going through or dealing with, you want us to talk about it, we're going to talk about it on Man Cave Morning Show. Because you know what?
Morning Show.
This show is never about us.
It's always about you.
Because you are the next best kept secret. See y'all tomorrow, man.
BKS
And guess what?
Global for life. Bang, bang, bang,
guess
bang.
what? I love all y'all, man.
I actually do too. I love everybody.
I love all
Black and white together. See the t-shirt. Ebony and ivory. I love it. Bye. One love.